close look at this offense here today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Throws to the tight end. Catch made. A lot of space now. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Will he score here?
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So TCU's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across the field.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And the point after is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. We'll hand it off. There's a jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. Creative running there. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. We'll try to run it with the option. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people...
Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Snags a quick throw. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. Defense showing blitz here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Great move there. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. If I'm this defensive coordinator, making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll throw it now. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're able to get him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be stopped short. The lead is still 6. Remember that decision. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40, past the 20, at the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. And the deep. Believe it, the interception's going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. He runs it in for the two-point conversion, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker down. You got to check this out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch, a successful two-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Receiver in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver's really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Second down and goal upcoming. Running a quarterback sneak here. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play and brings up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. That run moves the ball across the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He slings this one deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. looks right for a quick completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He's looking to scramble. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up.
Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now the running back's got it again. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finding space at the 20.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Jukes to get free. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first and 10, looking to throw. On the run. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it. That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the option play. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snags the quick throw and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
But coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas